Welcome to Demon Slayer Explained Badly, I mean Perfectly, Part 2. Where we left off, Tangerine and Snoozeko had just eaten their family, or, it doesn't matter. Welcome to the channel, by the way, I'm Wheeze, and on with the video. Check out Part 1 if you haven't already. Demon Slayer Explained Badly, Part 2. On the way to Mount Sagari, the most accursed and hated mountain of all time, representing evil and the degeneration of the human race, Tangerine leaves Snoozeko in a cave because of the vague warning of Goo about keeping her out of the sunlight. And Tangerine goes to a nearby farm to assault a farmer with money and take some worthless supplies which he uses to make a backpack to hide Snoozeko from the threat of daytime, which is very relatable to most otaku types. He covers his basket backpack so he can move during the day. So they travel for a while and the sun sets, so he lets Snoozeko out of her basket, and they come upon a shrine. Tangerine smells blood, so he rushes up to the shrine to help whoever must have gotten injured. They got a little more than just injured. Interrupting the demon having dinner, the demon gets kind of annoyed and tries to tackle Tangerine, who isn't really into demon guys with blood dripping down their chin, so he uses his axe to cut the demon's throat. While he gets a good cut, it doesn't really affect the demon, who heals almost instantly. He attacks Tangerine again, choking him, and he is really not into that. Meanwhile, Snoozeko drools about the demon's food because look at this, that's a nice meal. You can't argue about that. But she decides she needs to save her worthless brother first, so she punts the head off of the demon. Then the fight starts. The demon regenerates, so the body of the demon fights Snoozeko, while the head grows arms and starts to attack Tangerine. Tangerine looks screwed until he uses his ultimate attack, Ultra Hard Head, then sticks the head of the demon to a tree using his hatchet. Then he charges into the forest, looking for Snoozeko, when he finds the demon beating her. Seeing her in trouble, he loses the will to live and suicides off the edge of the nearby cliff, taking the demon down with him. Realizing each and every life has meaning, and throwing away your life isn't a real solution, Snoozeko grabs Tangerine so he doesn't fall with the demon. Snoozeko proceeds to dream about eating flesh of humans. They get back to the shrine, and Tangerine can't bring himself to finish off the demon. Plus, he didn't know how to do it, so he watches him suffer and fade through the burning torture of the sunlight. Now realizing Goo's vague threat about the sun was not just the whining of a basement-dwelling otaku, but an actual dangerous thing. The sun can cause skin cancer. Oh, and this guy showed up at some point. Sanjoki Irodaki or something. Sanjoki Marodaki tells Tangerine he is weak and indecisive like an orange-colored citrus fruit, and then has him drop Snoozeko off at his house and climb a mountain. Sanjoki tells him to get down the mountain by sunrise, and Tangerine does, even though the path is booby-trapped because Tangerine can smell really well. That's literally the reason he can make it down. Tsujuki is so impressed with Tangerine and takes him as his student. Thanks for watching. Part 3 will exist at some point, unless it exists already, meaning you're living in the future. I have different things I do linked in the description. Like this video and subscribe if you liked it and want to watch more. Ciao!